Whoever told you that investing is hard is a liar. They're all liars. Like, if I had $1,000 to invest and I was new to investing and I wanted to put that money into something where I wouldn't have to think about it, this is exactly what I would invest into. Coming from a 24-year-old girl that has multiple six figures to invest in, I swear to God, if I can learn, so can you. For starters, you're obviously going to need a brokerage account. I have a couple different accounts. I use Charles Schwab for my retirement accounts, and then I use SoFi as like my main brokerage. I also use Robinhood. Just use whatever reliable platform that you want, because the part that most people get hung up on is what do you actually invest in. So I'm going to make this easier than probably anyone else has ever made it. What you're going to do is invest into ETFs. And an ETF is just like a fancy word for saying like a bundle of stocks. So instead of investing into like Apple and Microsoft and Tesla and like all those individual stocks, you can invest into an ETF that tracks a whole bunch of stocks like that. So it's a lot less risky. So here's 3 beginner friendly ETFs and how much money that I would put into each one. So starting off, number 1, VOO. This is going to be an ETF that tracks like the top 500 companies within the stock market. So it's like your foundation ETF. I would put 50% of whatever money you want to invest into here, so $500, let's say. Number 2 is QQQ. I would put 30% of my money, or $30 or $300 math, into QQQ. This is an ETF that tracks like the largest tech and innovation companies. It is a little bit riskier than VOO, but it does usually perform a little bit better than VOO too. Then lastly, number 3, I would put 20% or $200 into VXUS. So this tracks companies outside of the US. It is the slowest growth out of all 3, but it adds diversification. So if the US stock market like underperforms, you still have that. And that's literally it. Like, there's no reason to overcomplicate any part of it, and don't let anyone else overcomplicate it for you. Obviously, the more that you invest and the more that you learn, like, you'll become more knowledgeable and you can start to branch out and invest into individual stocks or crypto or whatever you want. But this is where I would start if I had to do it all over. And as always, if you're actually interested in learning either more about investing or just like becoming more financially literate in general, first of all, save this video to come back to, but I have a free finance guide at the top of my page. But yeah, regardless, I hope that this video was helpful and maybe cleared some things up.